This is a Homebrew Podcast.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance. Of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Zone Brew. A place beyond all comprehension.
Welcome to the Zone Brew, a special episode with our new friends at Lawful Stupid. How's everyone doing tonight? We finally got everyone together. Excited to play?
We are excited to play.
I'm excited.
If you're new here, the premise of Zone Brew is that we're playing through the plot of a movie. Only I, the DM, know what that movie is, and the first person to guess it gets absolutely nothing other than bragging rights for their show. We are joined tonight, as I mentioned, by the cast of our friends over at Lawful Stupid. Devin, for people listening over on our feed at the Homebrew, tell us a little bit about Lawful Stupid and where people can find y'all.
Hey everybody, Devin here. I'm not the DM and haven't been in some time, but we feel like we're the old people of the D&D podcast, Lawful Stupid. We too are a collaborative storytelling D&D pod that helps to just bring some laughter, a little bit of passion to play this game that we love. We're currently in our 5th campaign. We do some other games like Final Girl for Halloween. Shane has a lot of stuff he does with Uncle Shane Saul's Tabletop Workshop. We play some other TTRPGs like Traveler, Microscope, Kingdom, 10 Candles, and much, much more. As far as where you can find us, we also have a Discord like everybody else does. And we do have a Patreon. You can find us. Discord, we'll give you the note, the put in your show notes if that's cool. And then for Patreon, it's also show notes because I'm forgetting it right this moment. Dwayne, help me out.
Patreon.lawfulstupid.org. You can find everything and more at lawfulstupid.org.
That's true. We do have a website.
Lawfulstupid.org. Awesome. So check out lawfulstupid.org. And for those of you over on Lawful Stupid's feed, we are the Homebrew, a sci-fi skinned D&D play podcast. We're playing through a kind of lore-rich space opera epic. We're on our 3rd season, and we're kind of like a story, character-focused show, playing through a post-apocalyptic universe, dealing with some of the consequences of our prior campaigns. You'll laugh, and you'll cry, and you'll hurl. You can find us on Apple and Spotify, anywhere pods are cast, really. Just search for The Homebrew. So without further ado, let's introduce our characters for this campaign. I asked everyone to make a retired mercenary. So everyone here has worked together previously and now has some type of peaceful civilian life. So we'll just go down the line, introduce yourself, and then give us a brief introduction to your character. Devin, you're up first for me. Again.
Great.
Back to Devin.
I love this. Hey everybody. So I'm running with Dreyfus. He is a stout halfling cleric. He used to be in the war and decided that killing was bad. And so now he's on a strict path to just kind of be holier than thou. Not really the holier than thou, but wants to protect life and heal those and protect those around him. And so he's kind of taken up the life of peace instead.
Excellent character for this episode. Absolutely perfect. Emily Folger, you're up next.
Hello, I am Emily Folger, and I am playing Ferno, the Fire Genasi monk turned gladiator, because after retirement, she didn't know what to do with all of her skills, so she just went back to fighting.
Hey, good enough. Scott.
Is that me?
Shane.
I think so.
Yep. I was just had to be careful
call him
because
Shane.
I had to make sure there could be no Scott. Hello, I'm playing Zippo. Zippo's a kobold. He used to be a mercenary. Now he's a venerated village elder. People look at me for wisdom and guidance. I'm 22 years old.
Absolutely. And then Dwayne.
Yep. My name is Dwayne from Lawful Stupid. I will be playing Maximus, which is a human fighter turned farmer. So, ready for that?
Awesome. Like the Vinland Saga
I
arc.
say I love Vinland Saga Season 2, baby.
And last but not least, we've got Cody Smith.
Hello, I am Robotron, sent from the future to annoy Garant.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just joking. I am Robotron, though. I was constructed for the mercenaries, but after we disbanded, I didn't know what to do, so I took on the surname Robotic Tronald, and I am an investigator.
You can never have enough robots. I was just telling them before the show. You can never have enough robots. So let's get into our game. So you are meeting up, everyone, for your annual get-together at a little tavern on the outskirts of town called the Fortis Fortuna. The get-together used to be annual. As time goes on, you've started to live lives of your own. It's been rescheduled a few times. You know how it goes. Stuff comes up. It's actually been a few years since you've really seen all of your comrades together in the same place. I'm going to go ahead and say that... Is it actually Robotron? Is that the name?
You can call me Robotic or Tronald.
Tronald and Emily's character, which was named... I'm going to write this down.
Ferno, but I can't roll my R's.
Ferno.
Ferno and Tronald.
Like Inferno, but without the in.
We've got Zippo and Ferno, so we've got good omens for tonight. Ferno and Tronald, you arrive first, and you get to the tavern. It's a pretty peaceful day outside, just people going about their business, nothing really exciting. As you open the door to the tavern, you are jumped. A large golden fur ball is licking your face, like tail wagging, very excited to see you. This is this is Lily. This is an honorable member of your mercenary band. It's like a big, mutt of some sort. It was previously the companion of a ranger that was in your mercenary band who had unfortunately fallen in battle. The tavern is mostly empty right now, other than the tavern keeper, who is your friend Sharon, who has offered you many nights of, comfort and respite and time to heal and such over the years. It's a tall, muscular female orc who hosts your get-together every year. And as you enter and, Lily's jumping all over you and trying to lick your face and everything, she gives you a wave.
Greetings.
Evening, barkeep.
Nice to see you all actually show up this year, I see.
Yeah, it's been some interesting years, but we're here. Is anyone else here yet?
No.
Down, Lily.
You're the first ones. Go ahead and help yourself. Grab a seat.
You are too kind, as always.
Yeah, Tronald will put his hat on the hat rack and come sit down.
Tronald wears a hat.
It is my investigator's hat.
All right. After a little while, we'll say that the lawful stupid fellas. Let me get those names again. I know I've got Zippo. What was the cleric's name?
Dreyfus?
I'm Zippo. What's your character's name, Devin?
Dreyfus, yes.
Dreyfus.
Last name, yes.
Last name, yes. And what was the fighter's name?
Maximus.
Maximus. Zippo, Dreyfus, Maximus, Ferno, and Tronald. I've got it. I've got it written down. I won't forget again.
Locked in.
Greetings, companions.
Good day, mate. It's good to see you again. Sorry, it looks like we're going to be talking of each other quite a bit. We're all excited to be here.
The whole time.
Well, you don't do that. Let's see. Sharon, I'll have the same thing I always have, please.
I don't actually remember any time. I always tell you this. I don't know. You don't come here often enough to have a usual.
Yeah, if you could just... I want to be the kind of guy that comes in and gets, says the usual. So literally whatever you put there, I'll just take it and that'll be what it is.
All right. She grabs a nondescript brown bottle of some sort, and puts down a mug and pours you some type of frothy drink.
Oh, my favorite. Thanks, Sharon.
That could just be straight piss.
Only one way to find out.
Ugh. They serve piss here?
That's how he likes it.
Is that real? Is that really what you want, Zippo? I'm sure she could go out back to the donkey or whatever other animal she has.
If that's what you want, I can give it to you right now.
Oh, no, I'm trying to watch my donkey intake. I already ate a donkey for lunch.
Maybe the years haven't been as long as I thought. Maybe we needed more time in between this meeting.
I don't understand.
I always thought we were pretty close. You guys are my best friends, right?
Oh, that's...
You're my only
Zippo.
friends.
Oh, Maximus,
Cheers.
that just made it worse.
Do you have other friends? Are you allowed to have friends?
I have admirers? What do you mean, am I allowed to have friends? Of course I'm allowed to have friends. Psh, I have people who cheer me on all the time.
That doesn't sound like
I'm
a friend
not-
to me.
Yeah, those
Sounds like you got
sound like
fans.
fans.
Are not fans friends? They support you? They
Nope,
are...
they're only fans.
I get it. I was into this.
Well, do you have fans?
After a moment, the door opens again, and you see Marcus, the last member of your group. This is a human ranger. Walks in. Lily jumps up and starts like licking its face, and then, jumps off of him and starts to, work its way around you all, getting any
Down,
pets that
Lily.
you're willing to give.
Hey, look, it's everybody's favorite guy.
He gives you a wave and a big smile and says, that's everyone. Everyone's here. We all made it. How wonderful. It's so good to see you. Tronald, where's your hat? Never seen you without your hat.
It's on the hat rack.
Oh, it's such a wonderful hat. Oh, and Zippo, look at you. You've got to be at least 4 inches taller than I saw you last.
No, actually, I'm getting short of my bones. I got osteoporosis.
You're looking good. You're looking good. How's the village?
Oh, it's, they're a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
When you don't live past 3, you don't get to learn very much.
That is true. But they have you. They have you to teach them.
That's true.
Well, what's everyone been up to? Tell me some tales. Tell me some stories.
All right, this isn't piss. It's something else gross, but it's not that. It slams to...
Here, let me try it.
Why?
Why not?
Because what if it's worse than piss? I don't know what would be worse than piss, but what if it is?
You already said it's donkey piss.
I did not say that. I said she probably could make it.
Well, I don't really know what piss tastes like, so this is fine either way. It sounds like you might.
I know what piss tastes like. Let me try it.
Oh, God.
What? Don't kink shame me.
I would never.
Sharon's like, now, I can assure you it's not piss, but it does give me an idea for a new drink. I'll have to work on something.
All right,
It's our new
remind
most
me.
popular drink. I call it donkey piss. It's not what you think it is. It is.
I'll call over to Marcus and I'll say, "Hey, Marcus, we haven't really been doing much. Obviously, you've been on some trips, been adventuring about. What do you got going on?"
I hate to say this because I know we're all supposed to be taking it easy, but I've been picking up a couple jobs on the side. Nothing crazy, just protection,
You
guard.
getting to fight some people? I mean, not that I'm still doing that, but just wondering.
I mean, we're good at what we're good at, right?
Indeed.
Marcus, the little ranger, is taking up jobs on the side. I'm just offended you didn't ask sooner. Yes, whatever it is, whatever you are coming in with, yes, I'm in.
I'm sure Dreyfus doesn't approve.
Well, here's
Pointed
the
look
thing.
at Dreyfus.
Some people need protecting, and then some people need protecting from those people, and that's my job. So I could be there to make sure you don't get in too much trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So the violence thing has some wiggle room.
Or, well, out of character, he still misses it, but he doesn't want to. He's still good. He's down for a bar fight, but he doesn't want to kill people.
Scripture is hazy on
So
kneecaps.
I'll be there. I'll help out.
I do
You're
have
loosey-goosey with those rules.
a little treat for you all. You're not gonna believe it, but
Licorice.
You have pie?
I could find you some licorice, but this is even better. And he leads you out into the busy streets outside. Things are starting to pick up as the day goes on. People are going about their ways with carts full of goods and things of that. And you see a sight you've not seen in a long while. This is the battle wagon.
Behold.
This cart is one of your greatest pieces of loot. It is your pride and joy. It is a huge part of your band's success over the years. It's like a magical cart, requires no horse or beasts or anything to pull it. It's got like good armor on the outside. It's quite comfortable on the inside even. And you've not seen this since you stopped your mercenary ways. So it's quite a thing to behold. And he just raises his arms out to this, and he's like, "Did you miss her?"
Very much
wait.
so.
Marcus. Oh, she is as glorious as I remembered her. And I'm like hugging the cart and petting it slightly.
Same.
So
Broadside hook.
beautiful.
I'm licking it. So
Lily
we're on the same page.
immediately like jumps in, like dogs do into cars, just without even thinking, just jumps in and like sits in the back seat.
Yes, Lily. You see, Lily's ready to go. Let's go. I assume you brought the cart because we're going to do something, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah?
So as Marcus kind of waves you off a little bit of that, Ferno, and I'm just going to skip ahead just a little bit in time as you're kind of catching up, talking, admiring your cart and things of that nature. After a while, as you're chatting, a commotion starts to form nearby, and you ignore it at first, but it starts to get louder and louder. And then you see that there is a bunch, group, like 5 or 6 of these just completely drunk humanoids, of, a dwarf, an elf, just a variety of humanoids, all dressed in this like noble attire. And they all have these like bright, shiny weapons by their side, look like they've never seen, a moment of combat, but just looks like a bunch of rich, drunk folks. They come up and they start looking at the cart and they start like touching it. You know what I mean? Like,
Keep your hands off the battle wagon.
I'm just looking.
Look with
with
your
your
eyes,
eyes.
not with your hands.
Yeah, Ronald knows.
And one of them is like standing a ways back and whispers into the ear of one of the other ones. And that one approaches you all and says, I have an offer for you. We'll give you, say, 200 gold pieces right now for this cart.
No.
Not for sale.
I feel like that's a joke.
It's a very serious offer. It's, how much
You
do
could add a couple more zeros and I still would say no.
It's seriously not for sale.
He cocks
I'll
his head.
sell you some milk, though. He pulls out a jar of milk.
Why,
He keeps a straight
Maximus?
face. I mean, everything is...
That's from Bessie's hindquarters. It's delicious milk. And it's...
Ugh.
Hind quarter milk.
Better than donkey hindquarters.
Okay, regardless of the discussion of milk, the cart is not for sale. Move on.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He kind of gives you a little bit of a smile. Sinister, not kind. And then goes back to the person who had whispered in his ear. And they seem to argue for just a brief moment. And then eventually those drunk humanoids wander away.
These punk assholes just come up, put their hands on our stuff. Ugh, no manners nowadays, no manners.
This is why I left the city.
Scumbags.
Cody thinks he knows the film. You can DM me, because if you're right, we'll let it ride for a little bit more.
I've seen a lot of movies.
Me too. I don't have it yet, though.
This is a little early, but shoot me a DM and we'll see if Homebrew gets the point.
My only thought was when the dog showed up, I said, it better not be or we're going to fight in real life.
IRL, through the screen, just jumping through.
Well, if I only get one vote, I'm going to wait just a little bit.
Oh, wow. Coward.
You're not
Okay.
confident anymore, huh?
Ooh.
I mean, if you
Real
say I
quick,
only
you
get
weren't
one
very
vote,
sure.
So, you guys ride around the battle cart all around town, cause ruckus, tell stories, drink, catch up. People come in and out of the tavern just as like the night goes on. Eventually, it's all of you. It's late. You're still just kind of telling stories, really catching up, really, reacquainting yourselves with each other. And folks start to filter off to bed, and you are the only ones left. And Sharon, gives you all just a polite goodnight and says, just make sure you lock up after you're done, and throws a key on the table and then heads out as well. And it is just the 5 of you left. 6.
Left us alone in the
Marcus is
bar,
there.
huh?
Wow, what a night. Dreyfus, do you remember that time where we had that one guy and you were like breaking each of his fingers individually to try and get that answer?
Boy, this little piggy goes break, and this little piggy
Yeah.
also goes break, and
Yeah.
this little piggy goes in my belly. I don't know why I ate that thing, but
What? What? Yeah, how did that like
It was
pass?
always weird that you would eat their fingers. Now that we're talking about
We
it.
hadn't eaten in weeks. I needed something right then.
That's what they call finger food.
It was like raw
That's a
though.
good point.
Weird part was when you healed him and then broke him again.
Yeah, that was
Just
just
getting my
great.
feet
That
wet.
was great
Just-
torture methods.
That's ill. I've turned over a new leaf though. I can't keep eating a man's fingers and growing them back.
Really? You really don't miss it? I mean,
Oh, I miss
Maximus
it.
with your farm. Yeah, okay. So why did we stop?
I think I got sick once from eating fingers so much. It's really
I mean, yeah,
a
but
turned
you
stomach
can
will do
like
that
heal
to you.
yourself, right?
All right. And Marcus slaps his hand down on the bar. He's like, I'm tired. It was good seeing y'all. I'm going to go get some sleep. And you see him wobble. And then he falls over. And he like hits the table on his way down. Doesn't quite strike you as he's too drunk. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check for me. First dice rolls.
Rolling dice.
Rolling dice.
Perception.
Oh!
Robotic Tronald is on the case.
I was one away from being your perfect opposite, Cody.
Yeah, Dreyfus got a 7.
Okay.
Maximus with a 3.
Furno with
Wow.
a 4.
Zippo with a 17.
Zippo?
You need to drink more.
I am going to allow Zippo at least a chance to save from this. Zippo and Tronald, you see Marcus fall, and then no sooner than it like registers with you that he has fallen, you're like, that didn't seem like a drunk thing. You see Furno just head down on the bar where she is sitting. And then you see, who got the 17? Was it Dreyfus or Zippo?
I got a 17, yeah.
You see Dreyfus fall backwards out of their chair, and then you see Maximus kind of like stumble and fall as well. Zippo
Not
and
my milk.
well, actually, because it's this fucking stupid robot, Tronald doesn't breathe. But Zippo, make a Constitution save.
Oh, yeah, all right, here we go. I got an 11.
Zippo, you see some type of smoke coming from underneath the door of the tavern and starting to fill the room. And as you start to stand up and try to decide like what to do, how to react to this, you take a couple steps forward, and then you two succumb to whatever has knocked out your friends and fall over. Tronald,
Oh boy.
the door kicks open and 2 ogres duck down and push
Oh,
their
God.
way into this tavern. And then behind them, you see all of these nobles that were outside messing with your cart before. And we're going to cut to black a little bit because there is no possible way for you to win this fight. But they beat the crap out of you, non-lethally.
Ouch. Ouch. Stop. I give up. You don't have to keep beating me. Stop. Please. Ouch.
More.
This doesn't actually even hurt me because I can't feel pain. You're just doing this for no reason.
And I don't know who called it earlier. I don't recognize your voice as 100% earlier. But whoever said they were going to fight me is about to fight me.
You dirty motherfucker!
Last
no.
thing. I can't believe I'm doing this now that it's time.
You monster.
I'm calling PETA.
Tronald, the last thing that you see before your lights go out is the noble that had whispered something in this man's ear, the one who's eyeing your cart, bends down and as Lily is sleeping there from whatever has knocked everyone out and just cracks her neck. And then you pass unconscious. You all awaken sometime later to find Tronald beaten within an inch of his life. Lily, unfortunately, gone. And your cart is no longer parked outside of the tavern.
What? Tronald, what happened? Who did this to Lily?
It was those assholes, the scumbags.
They're dead. Dreyfus, you can't even deny it at this point. Violence is necessary.
I'm feeling an appetite that needs to be
Attaboy.
filled.
Okay, let's go then. Let's do this.
I
Tronald,
don't
can you
mean to be
stand
the
up?
voice of reason, because that's not normally me, but where are we gonna go?
I don't know. But we're gonna go after them. That's how this works.
They done took the battle cart. That's gonna draw a lot of attention. We should be able to find them.
Robotic Tronald reaches into his overcoat. And
If
pulls
only we
out
knew some sort of top-notch investigator.
his badge. I can get us information.
Marcus, looking very somber, he nods. I mean, they took the cart. Really only one place in town they could go. The Arcanist. He looks at you all. There's something we gotta do first, though. And he leads you all outside. And you see him grab a shovel that's leaning up against the, like a wall. Apparently that's the word I was struggling for.
Describe it.
There's a shovel that was leaning up against the wall. And he heads out back to, leads you all back out to a little tree where you all had hung up your weapons those years ago. And he starts to dig. And he eventually uncovers a box, which you all pull out and kick open. And you all have a +1 weapon in here. Please describe to me what that might be.
Can I take a +1 arcane focus, please?
Yeah, absolutely. What's it look like?
It is my right canine tooth and my left, whatever you call the tooth underneath the canine. They're missing from my head. There are giant holes in my head. In my mouth, that is. And I plug those in there, and I click my teeth and make a little spark. I'm ready.
All right. Dreyfus says, "Oi, there you are," and pulls out this scythe, like a long, like reaper scythe.
Yeah. Can I argue for a +1 unarmed strike with some brass knuckles?
Oh yeah, you're a monk, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, brass knuckles work.
I just pull out some like beaten and battered brass knuckles. That feels right.
Maximus will pull out a battle axe that is just fucking worn and chipped, and he says, "Oh, reliable."
While we're making cases for stuff, could I get a +1 shield instead?
Sure.
Listen, you've gone
why
too
not?
far.
A shield? How dare!
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I think Robotic Tronald reaches in and pulls out a hand attachment for each one of his hands, and one of them a shield projects, and the other one's like a lightning kind of style gauntlet. Time to protect and avenge.
Not in that order.
Unfortunately, no, because I buried the shield for some time ago. I don't know why we did that.
It was, I don't know, symbolic or some shit.
Got my ass kicked.
I haven't really been chewing my food too good lately.
We've all done things we're not proud of, mate. It's all right.
So, you all go find someone named the Arcanist. I'm gonna, just in interest of time, I'm gonna skip ahead to some of the fun stuff here.
Do it.
So, the Arcanist essentially says, yeah, they came here. They asked me to, check it for any, divination, scrying potential. They wanted me to get them new papers. I turned them away. I wouldn't do it. I knew it was your cart. There's no way I would have crossed you. And then when Tronald, I assume, presses him for information,
Come on.
he reveals.
Expressed.
That's a good cop. The bad cop is going to eat your fingers.
He cracks he just cracks wide open when Tronald says, "Come on," and tells you that it is Givo son. This is a famous crime lord in town. You've run into him, goblin fella. You've run into him many times. Sometimes you have worked with him. Sometimes you have worked against him. Up until your retirement, it was a real frenemy situation, depending on who was paying more money. Once you have that information, that it is the son of this famous crime lord who you are out to recover your cart and have your vengeance. Marcus would suggest that you head back to the tavern and get Tronald some rest before you go do stuff, considering he is at 1 HP.
Let me at him.
You've just been leaving a trail of sparks behind us everywhere we go.
I didn't hear no bell.
All right, we sleep for one night.
After you get this information, you do your investigation, assuming that you all wind up back at the tavern. After a moment, Who was the leader of your mercenary crew?
Wasn't me.
It's not Marcus.
No, it's got to be Vera.
Ferno?
Yeah.
Ferno.
let's do
She
it.
for sure would try
Ferno.
to be. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, is the leader.
Is
Yeah.
the
I
leader.
love that let's go get 'em energy with no plan. All
sure.
about it. That's the leader.
So, everything is kind of somber. You're back at your tavern, and you are like sharpening your weapons. And go ahead and take a short rest there, Tronald, if you want to roll some of your hit dice.
That's
This
what you
feels
get for being
unfair.
awake.
I got my ass kicked.
How
and I
dare
just
you
got
succeed on your
poisoned.
checks?
He didn't succeed on any checks.
was
He
a
rolled
trap.
another robot.
It seems like the universe is against me.
That's true.
Get fucked, Tin Can.
That's like having another fucking shirtless character, Devin.
He didn't describe Dreyfus with the shirt.
I see. That's my point.
Ferno, you hear a voice in your head, and it is indeed Givo, magically communicating with you somehow. He says, "Hey, Ferno, can you hear me?
How'd you get in my head? Oh, where are you? I don't see you.
We've talked like this hundreds of times. We always go through this.
Oh.
It's magic.
Hi, Givo. What do you want?
Look, I understand that some mistakes have been made, and I want you to know I'm handling it."
Oh, so you snapped your son's neck for us?
Ferno, it doesn't have to be like this.
He murdered Lily, Givo. He stole our cart. How else would it be?
Your cart,
Yeah?
I can try to do something about.
I don't
but I have
actually
to
give a shit
know.
about the cart. He has to pay in blood for Lily, you know that.
That's your final answer?
Sure. As long as yours is yes, I will happily turn him over.
And
There will be no more
crash!
conflict.
As soon as you say that, the windows of the tavern shatter, and robed men start to climb into... Robed is a funny thing to specify with men running in. Start to run into the tavern here with their weapons drawn. Let's go ahead and have some bloodshed, everyone. Get me
Yay.
some tokens out on the board.
Also, I would
Alert,
like to put it
alert.
out there that Ferno is not the most book smart, so she absolutely would have been saying all of her side out loud.
Right? Everyone's used to it, though. No?
yeah. It's like, oh, Ferno's talking to herself again.
We are being attacked by robed men. Alert, alert, alert.
All right,
No, seriously.
and
Sorry, where am I? I
anywhere
realize now
that
you're
you-
positioning us.
Anywhere that you would have been in this bar as these men in black robes start to file in to the tavern.
Men in
For
black.
sure, in a chair. I'm not going to be standing.
Here come men in black.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Maximus with the 2.
13 for Ferno. Such a low roll.
18 for Zippo.
Trouble got a 17.
That's going to be a 15.
Nice. Now my only requirement for combat, is that you remember that we are playing in a John Wick spoof, and that you do cool shit when you kill people.
Oh, too easy.
I have a lot of fodder for you to deal with. So first up, Scott S., your tavern has just been attacked. Windows have shattered. There are men outside the windows. There are men in black robes who have ran inside to the tavern and are brandishing daggers at you.
Yeah, so Zippo is going to move forward boldly but slowly into a position. I'm going to have to act. Wow, man, Theater of the Mind. I used to love that. So I actually got to draw a cone. Is there a cone tool? I'm casting Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Got you. A cone?
A cone of 15 feet. Not as juicy as I thought it was. We'll get there.
Got 4 of
Yeah, it
them.
looks like you can hit 4 of them.
That will work. I will walk forward, click my arcane focus teeth. It ignites a small spark, which I then breathe out as a gout of flame, and they make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. I'm going to do these as groups just to keep things moving. I critically failed.
Hee.
So I will roll the damage. Oh, dude, I got 17, 665.
all 4 of those cultists that you have hit succumb to that damage. Kill them. You have killed all of them.
I love that. Yeah, so the flame just pours out of my mouth and over them, and as they burn, I go, "You're not looking so hot."
Tronald.
Yeah, Tronald will aim his lightning launcher at the henchman that's like creeping up behind our fire breather there and hit him with a lightning bolt. 19 to hit for 7 damage.
Yeah, staggers, but is able to get back on his feet and brandishes a dagger towards Zippo.
I am not finished.
Okay.
No, it's down here.
Ah!
1d6 extra damage for
All
hitting
that
him.
for 1d6 damage?
Yeah, it's 6 though. It's 6.
Yeah, see worth.
Yeah.
And then I can attack again.
Well, he's dead.
26 for 9.
Who's that
on the
on?
next target?
Who's the
The
next
one
target?
that's like looking at me as I kill his friend.
Okay.
All of them?
Just pick one.
I wish it would pierce, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
You're
you
next,
just
scumbag.
pop. You kill 2 of them.
All that for a d6.
Listeners, he linked me 4 paragraphs of text and said, yeah, it does 1d6 more damage. No clue what it was. I'm not going to read that. So he could be lying. He could just have pulled that out of his ass.
If you need an extra d6 bad enough to lie about it, I'm gonna give it to you.
You take that D6.
It's under the section labeled lightning launcher.
I'm not. See, it has sections. You've already lost me. That brings us to Dreyfus.
All right, I'm gonna need some help with this, but I'm gonna move. I want to move my character to this middle piece right here. Do I just grab and drag him?
Yeah, I believe in you. I don't think you need help at all.
I'm gonna go over here.
There, you did it!
I want to draw a radius, a circle radius.
Yeah.
Centered on.
Was that an eclipse?
Centered on me, I believe. Hold on. Just double check this spell one more time.
I can draw a beam. Oh, that didn't
It's
do
a sphere. It's a 10-foot spherical. I'm basically going to use shout. It's a loud ringing noise. It's going to be painfully intense. That's going to erupt from a point I want. So I want to put it like on the most enemies there to my left, it seems, without hitting me actually. So behind them maybe. Yep, perfect.
Sharon will not be pleased.
They are going to roll a Constitution saving throw. They have to beat 10. If they don't, they take 3d8 damage.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
Yep, does nothing.
Oh no.
It absolutely the like mounted heads of like all of these like hunted animals on the wall just erupt. Feathers start to fly everywhere. All of the glasses hung up from the mug club all shatter. The wood splinters. Everything around them just erupts. And that brings us to...
It's half as much damage. I'm sorry. I thought it was a save or suck. It's a higher spell, so you can still give him some damage if you want.
All right. How much damage is that?
It's 3d8. Let me roll that because I did not think I was going to get a chance to do that. Real quick, it is... All right, full damage comes out to 15. So, what, 7? Half rounded down?
7?
Yep, 7 damage.
Okay. So all of that stuff I mentioned happens. And then also their bones start to crack and like blood trickles out of their like ears and nose.
Yes.
They're not quite dead, but they're not looking fit. That does bring us to Ferno.
Yes. And as Dreyfus does that, she is already sprinting up, doing cool monk shit, jumping off of tables. She's not going up the stairs, she's jumping over the handrails, because why would you go upstairs when you can jump over handrails? And then she is just gonna start punching, trying to drop these ones that are already wavering. Mm-hmm. So, first attack. No. That's a botch.
Man.
So she kind of trips getting over the
Yeah,
handrail
it was tripping over the rail. Like you haven't done parkour in a while. It's been a couple years.
Oh, that hurt. And she just like reaches up and punches at a kneecap. That's a 22.
Oh, 22 in the knee?
Yeah, for 7 damage.
Oh, you just killed him by punching him in the knee. How does that even happen? You like punch through his knee.
Yeah,
You hear them.
and I shatter the bone, and then it pokes into the femoral artery.
I hate it.
That's great.
Blood is spraying everywhere, like Kill Bill style, like painting the walls.
I've missed this. She's just posted up right in front there. And that is my turn.
All right. With that, let's see here. We've got our cultists. We've got 2 of them standing. They are going to slash at once at Furno and once at Devin. So on Furno, the sword flashes out, and you deftly duck out of the way. I rolled a 5, not able to find any purchase. And then one chops at Dreyfus for a 15.
Does not hit.
Clinks off of your armor, bringing us to some of the beefier boys from outside as they like shatter and do cool little like barrel rolls into the tavern. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The sound of bloop is me moving the tokens into the tavern, in case that wasn't clear at home, everyone.
Very good.
And let's see here. Now that they are inside, ooh, they have fun stuff. Absolutely. One of them is
I don't
going
like the way you saying that.
One of them is going to also jump up over the rail like you did,
And eat shit
and
like she did.
hopefully not critically fail, and reaches out at you, Furno, and tries to hit you, cast a spell, and misses terribly. Also trips over the rail. And then
Yeah.
I am going to need
What's that
Max.
rail made of?
Bad luck.
It's a mimic. It's secretly just like
Oh, no.
licking us as we jump over.
I'm going to need a dexterity save from Maximus.
All right. It is a modded 1.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Modded one, meaning you have a negative to dexterity.
That is correct, yes.
Big oof.
You only take 2 damage as this
I fear nothing.
flame shoots out of its hand and burns into you. And then we're going to do a dexterity save on Zippo.
I would love to. I've rolled a 22. I'm hot tonight.
Whew! Yeah. You definitely matrix dodge out of the way and whizzes over your shoulder. And then we're going to do one on Tronald. Dexterity save.
I botched.
Nice. Only 1 damage, unfortunately. is all I
Ouch.
rolled.
God damn it.
But each hit point is valuable to Tronald, who
I just repaired that.
brings us to Maximus, our 2 on the initiative order.
Yeah, he's done really well so far. Those are beefier boys, so I think Maximus is just going to go and hop up on this table right here,
Nice.
and he's just going to take a couple of swings with his chipped battle axe. First one is going to be a 19.
A 19? Oh, yeah, absolutely hits.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll second attack as well. Just keep things moving. 10 for the second one.
10 does not hit.
All right, and so he's going to take 7 slashing damage as I swing my battle axe at him.
Yeah, find purchase on his chest. A little bit of blood shoots into the air. Looks at you menacingly.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've still got Dragon's Breath active, so I guess that makes the most sense. 5, 10, 15, 20 maybe? And then can I get these 2 guys in the cone? Maybe?
15 foot, right?
15 foot. Yeah, sorry, gang.
No.
You're good.
You can get 1, or you can
Yeah,
move
just fuck
forward.
that guy in particular.
If you
And,
move forward 5 feet, you can get.
I've only got 20 feet of movement, I think, as a kobold.
Oh, it's just the little guy.
I'm just a whittle dude.
Little baby.
So yeah, I'll just fuck that one guy in particular, and he can make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Which guy are we fucking?
The one that I would turn that cone to the left just a bit, so I could just clip that one dude
Okay,
and
gotcha.
not hit
Yeah,
my
okay.
friends.
All right, so that is going to be... What type of save did you say?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
And I say this just because you would know it. Furno is on fire. Her hair is flame. So, you know, if it comes to that.
Yeah,
Do what you
no, I'm
gotta do.
tracking. I remember from the good old days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I used to cast firebolt centered on you, fireball rather, centered on you every single fight.
Catch. Okay, 20 is what I got.
Yeah, that's gonna be a save, and I think it's half damage. Let me check. Yes.
It is.
Well, la-di-da. That is 5 fire damage. I've already halved it for you. That's for resist. Don't worry about it. It's 5 damage.
5 damage. Got it. Okay.
I feel a hot streak coming on.
Tronald.
How is Hotfoot doing? Is he still alive?
I'm gonna need more than that.
The guy who just got burned.
Oh,
Hotfoot.
okay. Hotfoot got
Old
burned.
hot.
That's what we call him.
Still. How did you know my name? Is
Names
still
have power, bend to my will.
still pretty healthy.
Oh, well, give him a lightning launch. Does 13 hit?
13 does hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Nerd.
So I will do 7 damage, and then once I have the lock on, I'll do an additional, very impressive 1 this time. That evens out from the 6 I got last time.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And still alive?
Still alive.
I got another lightning launcher for him. 10 damage.
Still alive.
Die, you scumbag. Die, die.
They call
die.
me Hotfoot. You think I'll die that easily?
Yes.
Well, I obviously won't. That's gonna be Grathus.
All right, I got this guy in front of me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take two-handed mace swing and just kind of pull it around like over my head, getting it revved up, and I'm gonna swing on that guy's head. I rolled a natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
How do you guys do crit? Do you do full damage plus a roll, or what do you do?
2 rolls?
Yeah, we usually.
Rolling
Wait,
the damage die twice.
why are you asking
and then
me
adding
that?
your modifier,
I'm-
which is normal.
we play too much with the sheets, so I forget how the game is actually played because I click the button is how I do crits.
Which
It's-
is damage die rolled twice. Yeah?
Yeah.
2
Gotcha.
damage dice, yes.
Yeah.
I got a 10 for damage total.
And that is more than enough to obliterate this very hurt young man with a bright life ahead of him who is just doing his job.
It's too bad. Wrong crowd and all that. And that's gonna be my turn.
It's the company you keep.
Furno.
All right, Furno's got two lovely friends right within punching range. So she's going to go for the more hurt one first, the little guy. Mm-hmm. A dirty 20 for 9 damage.
Furno. Paul.
Right in the neck, collapses his breathing tube.
You read my mind. That's what I was going to say.
Sorry, I'll shut the fuck up.
No, and that's so she punches left and then she's going to punch right. 13
13 does it,
for 7 damage.
but does not. Oops. Does not quite kill this one.
Well, then we're going to flurry of blows.
This guy's insane.
Spending a key point to that. She doesn't like that just happened, so she then brings the right or the left punch around and is gonna go double for a 19 for 8.
That does it. The end of Hotfoot.
Well, then she will whip around and for her final attack, sprint over to this last guy, jump off of the table that's there, and just flying punch down. A 25 for 6 bludgeoning.
Oh, very injured, but not dead.
She is laughing somewhat maniacally.
This one was like kind of quietly trying to like back out of the building, like thinking no one saw him.
No.
That is our last cultist, and you're the only one in range. So, gonna stab out with you, kind of like in a panic, defensively swinging his scimitar. 16.
16 hits.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. And that brings us to our cult fanatics. They see that most of their friends are pretty well close to dead. And that you're all standing a little close to each other. And those of you at home might be saying, but Grant, cult fanatics in the rulebook don't have Fireball. And I would just say, welcome to the fucking homebrew, where I give the creatures the spells I want to. And I don't think they're smart enough to see that Furno's not going to give a fuck about this. And they are going to hurl a fireball that is going to hit Tronald, Zippo, Dreyfus, and Furno Go ahead and make a dexterity save. Only DC 11.
Oh no, an 8 for Ferno.
13 for Zippo.
Dravis got a dirty 20.
Tronald.
Yeah, I think Tronald's going to cast Absorb Element.
Ooh.
I'm also casting Absorb Elements for the half of the damage that I'm going to take.
Yeah. But I did get a 20.
All right, so 11 damage to the three of you. 23 damage to Ferno.
Is it fire damage?
It's
Is it fireball?
shit fuck.
Bless
Sorry.
you.
Ooh,
I've
that's a
never
weird
heard of that
damage. Do you?
damage type.
Yeah, that's weird.
Do you? Yeah, it is fire damage.
I am resistant.
Okay, so 11 damage to you as well.
Excellent.
Was that 6 or 5 if it was halved again?
Are you also resistant to fire?
No, but I'm casting Absorb Elements.
Oh, so 11. Yeah, 5. That sneeze took out my whole face.
No, I understand.
Did it also hit the guy in the corner that I just punched?
Let me measure. Yeah. Burns, thrown back up against the wall, and then falls down. The entire front half of him just burnt away.
Ferno is just standing, arms out, head up, as if she's like in a rainstorm, just taking it all in.
With just enough movement speed to get to Maximus. Maximus, you're about to take a flurry of dagger stabs. Just only 4.
Bring it on.
An 8, a 14, a
Nope.
21, and an
The
11.
21 hits.
3 damage as at least one of them is able to find some meat.
I didn't like that.
Not your meats. We have to protect them. They're getting their meat stabbed.
Maximus, it's your turn now.
Well, since everybody's so close to me,
Ooh.
I think I'm just going to cast Thunderwave. So they need to
Nice.
do a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
I got another 20. Sorry.
That succeeds.
Is Thunderwave half damage? I don't remember.
Yeah, Thunderwave's half damage, but that's going to hit both those knuckleheads next to me. Oh, I guess that's both their rolls. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just doing it together.
Yeah, no, I get that. Let me just press the roll for damage button. That's going to be 5 thunder damage.
Yeah, they both.
I also just imagine the table that I'm standing on just collapses. And I'm in the middle of a ruined table.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got for my turn.
Zippo. You hear Zippo
well-
ominously counting as he strolls by you.
Yeah, well, no, I just have OCD. I have to do this or else I can't sleep at night. I'm gonna, I don't know, shoot the guy in the corner with a firebolt. Sounds right.
All right.
That is a 19 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Hits as fuck.
He will take 13 fire damage.
Whoa! Chonky hit. Still standing, but definitely singed.
Hey, are you friends with Hotfoot?
That's my brother.
Oh, you'll see him soon.
Damn.
Don't kill my
Robotron.
fucking dog.
What?
You
Oh,
started
never
this
mind.
war, now we're gonna finish it.
Are y'all different guys? I don't care. Fuck you.
Fuck you, lightning launcher.
Eat shit.
Yeah, you can see him. He's standing there and he's like, someone killed your dog? What the fuck is that? And then he dies as Tronald rips through him.
I could take a free action to piss on his grave.
Nice.
You're next, bud. Lightning launcher.
I'm so mad at you, Cody.
I am from the future.
You're not even trying. You're just like a full Dalek.
I'm gonna send you a DM of the funniest thing you can do to him later.
Yeah, give me something good.
Exterminate.
Dreyfus.
Yeah, I already checked it out. I'm going to take my trip on over to this boyo here, and I will swing a mace on him. I figure he's probably not paying a lot of attention. We'll find out in just a second. That roll is a 14 to hit.
That does it.
That's only a 2 damage.
Still standing.
Okay.
You got more?
No.
No? Burno.
I am going to sprint over and jump on top of this table and just yell,
Oh,
"Hey!"
no, that table's wrecked.
I'm not on top of that table. I'm on top of a pile of rubble. And I say, hey, are you from Givo?
Give me intimidation.
Intimidation. An 8.
The one that Dreyfus just lightly smacked. Looks at you and sneers. From your nightmares. Something cool, I could say.
I gave you a chance, okay. And then I will... What is it called? It makes me go super fast. Step of the Wind. I will spend a key point to Step of the Wind and just zoom right on over. Can I get behind them? Yeah, I can. Excellent. So I will speed around and come up behind them and do a double punch to the back of their heads. For a 23 for 10 damage. And a 21 for 7 damage.
Was that one each? Or are you
Yes.
given one? Okay. They're both still standing then.
Then I'll just post up behind them. Brass knuckles at the ready.
All right. The cultists are dead, so we've just got our beefy little cult fanatics. Who one is going to turn with some sort of like dark magic in his hand and is going to try and cast Inflict Wounds on you. Dreyfus? We're going to do Dreyfus. I don't think I've attacked Dreyfus yet.
Okay.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, that works. That's pretty good.
22, good.
How rude.
19 damage.
I'm going to use my fighting style interception. I'm going to use my reaction to reduce the damage he takes since he's within 5 feet of me. And he's going to reduce... Oh, well, shit. It's only 4, but reduced by 4.
That's something. So 15 damage, Dreyfus.
It was a spell that was used, correct?
It was a spell. You got some
Inflict
bullshit too?
Nah, only physical attacks. All right, so it ends up being what? 15 damage with the
15 damage.
Gotcha.
And the one seeing the success of his friend is going to try to grab your right butt cheek, Maximus.
Ooh. That's my favorite butt cheek.
7.
Yeah, I don't think that's it's not gonna work.
And the magic just fizzles
Into your butthole.
between your legs or something.
My
I don't
fans,
know.
our fans are going crazy right now because of that. You don't understand.
They're not.
They are.
So Marcus, who is off in the corner having like a cinematic fight with some cultists that aren't pictured here. It's like, hey, I've been here the whole time fighting alongside you. With these people over here.
Excellent.
Don't kill them all the way. We need information. And then he snaps the neck of the one he's...
That seems a little hypocritical. You're gonna have all the fun.
Well, I wanted to let you do the cool thing. It is Maximus's turn.
Yeah, the one to the left of Maximus, I'm gonna make a weapon attack against that guy. Oh man, with 11.
Yeah, not quite.
Yep. All right, round 2. Fuck my rolls tonight. Nope, miss. I just can't hit it.
Sneers up at you tauntingly.
You did just get goosed, so I feel like that's fair.
That's rude.
You see, the problem is they're standing so close together. And I know you're thinking, Sippo wouldn't cast Fireball on all of his good friends. However, you're right, I wouldn't. I'm going to Firebolt one of them, I don't care.
Do
I
it,
was like,
nerd.
let's monologue every time we cast Fireball for the rest of this one shot.
Anytime there's an area of effect and there's 2 people standing there, you gotta say it. Let's see here for the Firebolt. It is... Yeah, it's really high. It's a lot. It's 26. No, 25.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
You
damage.
gave me an arcane focus +1. This is on you.
Oh, yeah, it would have only been 24. He would have made it then.
Then, yeah, we'll do some damage. It's 13 again.
That is enough. Blasts his head off.
Hey, was them Hotfoot Brothers triplets?
We can't really tell now because the head is gone. So
Well, if they're quadruplets, that motherfucker better watch out.
It's just the Hotfoot clan. They just got hired to come take
Hot
you
Foot
out.
Clan, sexy ninja guys from Turtles.
Is that a thing?
The Foot Clan is the name.
It is now.
Okay.
And you said Hot Foot Clan, so they're the
Foot
hot
clan.
Foot Clan.
Got
Not
it.
to
They're
be
just
confused
really
with the Hot
attractive
Hands
turtles.
Really, really deep cut, and I'm sorry for making it.
Clan. No, don't be sorry. It was funny.
It's Tronald's turn.
All right, scumbag, you're the only one left. Are you ready to die or are you ready to talk?
Give me an intimidation check.
Sure. I'm not very great at those, guys. I got a 2.
He looks around wildly, like he's kind of looking for an escape route, but doesn't respond.
Then I'm going to shoot you. I got crits.
Whoa.
12.
His body just
And,
explodes into a 100
Not lethal,
pieces.
right?
Yeah, my non-lethal.
Oh, that's only with
lightning
melee
launcher.
weapon attacks. Fuck.
Just explodes.
You heard him. He wasn't going to talk anyway.
He didn't respond at all. He just looked scared. Little bits of this person just fall
Maximus raises his shield very quickly.
onto your shield.
I don't want to
like
be covered
rain.
in bits.
No bits reach. Well, wait. Make a dex save.
Oh, gross. I catch a finger.
14.
14.
Sorry, guys. I got really hasty there.
Marcus is like, I said not to. You just blew him up.
Yeah, sorry. He was
I don't
coming
care,
right
fuck
at
him.
me.
Yeah, exactly. They attacked us, man.
I don't know. Maybe there's someone waiting outside. I'll like poke my head out the broken window, like, "Hey, is
Hey, Drake,
anyone
you
out
got a
here?"
diamond on you?
Sorry, partner.
You better hurry.
I ain't got
Tick,
one
tick,
right
tick,
now.
tick,
Pull it
tick,
out of
tick,
your
tick.
prison wallet.
All right, hold on, stand by. Let me look. Let me look. Digging,
You
digging,
only
digging.
have 1 minute. You gotta hurry.
Oh no, I'm looking for it.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if you did and just didn't use it on Lily and avoid the whole story?
Oh my god.
Oh, definitely
launches.
don't.
Yeah, he was-
have
You
Listen,
said-
on
he
them.
doesn't have
thought about
revive.
it.
That was my first thought.
I thought about it. I was like, oh, no. We were unconscious for too long.
Oh, how long
fair.
is Revivify?
It's like 1
A
minute.
minute.
That's why I was. That's why I'm saying tick, 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 tick.
I wouldn't waste it.
Yeah,
on
you
this
need
chap anyway.
resurrection.
Yeah,
Is
but
there
he's a low enough level.
anyone-
He could only cast Revivify. Dwayne.
I know, but we need anyway. We need to speak with the dead.
Well, I
That's
stick
great.
my head
Do
out
that
the window.
either.
Is there anyone trying to like book it away from the
Yeah,
commotion?
you see the tail end of someone's robes turn around the corner.
Can I try and grab them or sprint after them? I got 40 feet of movement.
I mean, they're like, I'm like joking with you. Like they're like, I'm fucking
I'm so
with you.
ready.
Well, let
They're
me
like
ask you
across
this.
the street.
Is
Yeah.
there anybody in here I can spare the dying
Wait.
on, or do they all have heads missing?
Sorry, guys.
Wait, hold on.
try
You
it.
said there's
It's
people
okay,
outside
Toronto.
across the street.
Yeah, there's one outside across the
Okay,
street that
I
just
go
turned
grab
the
a
corner.
corpse of one of the cultists and go to the window and just
wave
wave
him?
his hands. Guys, it's clear. Come on in. And I'm just like waving his hand through the window, but not showing the rest of his body.
Oh my god! Roll deception with like fucking disadvantage.
Oh gosh.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird.
What do you
What do you
Yeah.
mean
Yeah.
one hand?
Hey, just reminder, Dwayne. We all got inspiration for being the first ones to do the thing.
Oh no, I did say that.
That's true.
Okay. All right.
Flat roll.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use inspiration because those first two aren't great. And then I'll just do it again. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a 13 for my deception check.
The Hot Foot Clan aren't the smartest bunch. So let's see.
Gasoline fight.
What is this? A scoop for ants.
The smell of burning corpses has to be pungent.
Wait, what did you say you rolled?
13.
13.
Oh, they tied. You
Shut
gotta
that
give me
roll off.
something else.
Me
You
too.
gotta
Shut
give
it.
me something else. You gotta get. So he stops and turns around and cocks his head. He's a little ways away. You gotta give me something else.
We got him.
Let me shoot him.
No, don't shoot him. We got him all. It was a lot easier than we thought. And then I poke his head up a little bit, but with the hood kind of cover him. Come on.
All right, that's just gonna be another straight deception roll since you've got his attention.
All right, let's. Okay, that one is a 15.
All right, this is Bradley Hotfoot rolling his wisdom save.
He's got it. I believe in him.
18.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
What is happening?
Can I just
This-
chase him down now?
I cast Longstrider on Furno and run.
I book
Run.
it out the window.
So as you're puppeting this corpse, its head like falls a little weirdly and like cracks and some blood spurts out of its neck. And then the cultist starts to run, and then Ferno tears out of the tavern at an alarming speed. You said you've got 40 feet of movement.
Plus 10 for Longstrider.
Plus 10, so 50 feet of movement.
Plus the dash action, that's 100. Step of the wind if you wanted to for 150. I'm tempted to cast haste, honestly.
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah,
No.
I think you tear. It would be hilarious though if she literally just like
blinks and she's behind him.
Teleported. Like
Sup, motherfucker.
DBZ.
Ferno tears across the street and into this alleyway, and he's like, "Whoa!" and starts to run away at a much slower pace. And Ferno, you were just able to tackle this cultist.
Yeah, what does he succeed his Constitution saving throw of shitting his pants when she just appears
Let's
behind
see
him?
if he poops a
Flaming
little.
woman comes
Oh
sprinting
my
at him.
gosh, he definitely.
Did he roll one? He crit his pants! He crit his pants! He crit his pants!
I actually rolled a 1, so he poops a little.
Poops a lot.
Wow, what a really shitty situation you found yourself in, yeah?
Just looks up at you, fucking terrified.
So, you want to have a conversation? Because we should really have a conversation.
He like shakes his head. Yeah. Let's talk.
Great.
Let's
Hey!
talk.
Hey guys, he wants to have a conversation. Come join us. We're gonna have a conversation now.
Yeah, Maximus comes and brings his new marionette with him.
Oh, Jesus. How
Do I smell shit?
You all do smell just a little bit.
I prestidigitate
pooped
my
his
upper lip to smell like pine sol.
It's so strong.
Yeah, it was so shit.
Fair.
And burning corpses. What the fuck are we talking about? It's the stinkiest place we've ever been.
I wouldn't say ever.
So, yeah, man, this is fun. One shots though, and you put in combat. We're running a little short on time. So I'm just gonna skip ahead, and this terrified young Bradley Hotfoot spills the beans, and there is a large bounty, very large bounty on all of your heads. And he tells you, after some prodding, that Givo's son, Joseph is his name, is at the Summoning Circle, which is another bar across town. A little bit more upscale, kind of like a brothel / tavern situation. And he begs that you let him go.
I really think that's up to Dreyfus. How many fingers do you want to eat?
What? Can I suggest another option? Because we're gonna owe Sharon like a whole lot of money. So what if we just give her a new worker?
All right. I could be down
With
for that.
maybe 1 or 2 less fingers. That's up to you, Dreyfus.
No, we want to turn over some good product. We can keep the fingers.
Okay. We'll drag him back to the tavern, tie him up to a chair, and leave a note that says, "Sorry about the mess. Here's a new friend."
All right, absolutely.
We make sure to gag him as well. He doesn't get to talk.
Yes.
And Bradley Hotfoot sits there with a little bit of poop in his pants for a long while until Sharon
You rolled
shows
a one.
up.
I think it's a lot of poop in his pants.
A lot of poop in his... Okay. It's your story, so there's a lot of poop in Bradley
Thank you
Hotfoot
for
pants.
this, DM.
We could take some of this other poop and put it in there.
Yeah, you didn't
The-
expect poop mancy, did you?
All right, guys, let's get it together. That's the name of the episode, Cody, is There's a Lot of Poop in Bradley Hotfoot's Pants. I bet we get a
a long
jillion
title.
listens.
You can use Poop Nancy as well.
I have too many notes. I'm skipping ahead. So, Marcus would say that he's going to go ahead and kind of scope out the Summoning Circle and say he'd meet up with you there so that you can
Okay.
go find Joseph.
Perfect. Let's go to the Summoning Circle.
In the time it took for us to interrogate / tie up Bradley Hotfoot, could we have taken a short rest?
I mean, how elaborate is this situation?
Oh,
Bruno?
Maximus doesn't need a short rest, so it's extremely elaborate. He's not getting out of this.
We just leave Maximus alone and we all just go sit and start drinking. Like, wow. I forgot how good Maximus was
that-
at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that acceptable, O great and wise DM?
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Oh, you're too kind.
I'm mostly fine.
Same.
Back to full.
All right, Bradley. You're not gonna move because you can't. Let me go find my friends.
To the summoning circle.
Ooh, I put a drink in front of him, too.
Why?
As he's gagged.
Yeah, why not? And be rude?
Is it the piss?
I think that as you guys leave, I take that alcohol and I pour it into the rag with his head back
Oh my god, you waterboard
Are you
him.
waterboarding him with
Jesus.
whiskey?
and then leave.
Jesus.
Whiskey boredom.
Oh, man.
He's marinating him for later.
Oh, my God. So, as you all arrive at the summoning circle, there is loud music playing. There are a ton of goblins in here, all scantily clad to various degrees. And you spot, as you kind of like work your way through here, you spot one of the men who, the one who actually made the offer to you, who Joseph had whispered to. And I don't know if you just took out all your aggression on poor Bradley or not.
Oh,
But
I got
what-
more.
Yeah.
What happens to him after he tells you that Joseph is on the lower level of this place?
I mean, if he's not going to do anything, we're just going to beat him up a little.
Nah, I'm gonna burn him alive. Fuck that guy.
Well, I tried to save you. I start heading down.
In fact, like the whole first floor can be on fire if you're asking me. If we're skipping ahead, I think it's flames.
The place begins to burn. Ronald Tronald. What is that your name? No, Robotic
no, that's my
Tronald.
cousin, Ronald McDonald.
Oh my God.
That's my cousin.
He
You
also works on
see-
a farm.
You all see across the way, you see the man that touched your dog and took your cart. And you see Ronald. Jesus Christ. You see Tronald, the two ogres that beat the shit out of you.
Those guys are
And
huge.
before we jump into initiative, is it possible that Maximus can take his marionette and throw it at them and
You still carrying around a body, homie?
Yeah, of course. He was on my back.
Cool.
He was
As
having a
one
piggyback
does.
ride.
Cool.
Yeah, and I want to throw it and yell, "Return to sender." Nah, I'm
Got
ready.
him. I see why you lugged it around all day for a joke.
Yeah,
That's work.
Well,
That's
I was
hilarious.
gonna throw him through a window or something to like
That
start a
would've been
fight, but you just kind of like burned the first floor, so I think they know we're
I
here.
imagine you do that through the window, and then fire comes in afterwards.
That's even better.
Amazing. Roll an intimidation check against all of these little goblin fellas who are gathered around.
I would love to.
Because I'm helping with the flames,
Fuck.
could I argue for advantage, my friend?
Since what's the case?
Because I helped, because I threw all the fire in after he broke the window. Or is that a retcon and I missed it?
This place is on fire, and you did just throw a body, and you said a relatively cool joke. So yeah, I'll give you advantage. We're having fun.
Oh, perfect. All right, 13.
That's with advantage?
That's with advantage.
Let's see how these little goblin fellas are feeling. Another one. Another one. 2 ones in a row.
Perfect.
The
Cowards.
goblins begin to scream and just just all start running around. Some of them like aimlessly in circles. Some of them are trying to like climb out the windows. A couple of them that are in like baths in the far back are just like butt naked and they just like are slipping all over themselves, falling around. Some very intense like whatever the fantasy version of like EDM music starts to play. And now let's roll initiative as these ogres, your mortal enemies, Tronald, stand up.
Maximus has got a modded 1 for his initiative. I can't fucking
Why are you
roll.
never ready to fight?
I got a 10.
Well, I just threw a body,
I got a
okay?
17.
Give me
That's
a second.
true. You did take all the goblins out of the fight.
13 for Zippo.
I got 18.
Wait, didn't you guys get 13 and 18 last time?
I got a
got
13 last time. Someone else got an 18.
Last
There
time
was
I
a
got an
13,
18.
18 and a 17.
That's funny.
What the?
But different order.
Different people.
The one who you are here for, Joseph, the one who that stole your cart that you're here for vengeance on, his eyes are wide. Let's see how he does as far as 14, not bad. All right, that is gonna be Dreyfus up first.
Okay, first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see behind Dreyfus this like large ethereal scythe appear to my right, and it's kind of floating and hovering next to me. And that is my Spirit Guardian I've cast with a bonus action. And then what I will do is we're going to have a little bit of fun here. In a 120-foot sphere, I'm going to cast, or sorry, a 20-foot, instead of radius is 120, 20-foot radius around, centered on the main baddie in the back with the two big boys with him. A fog cloud.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it spreads around corners. It's heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 hour with concentration. And then, it can be blown away with wind. But so they can't see through it unless they have some sort of ability or skill that allows them to do that. And that is going to be my move for this round.
Awesome. Perfectly setting the scene with the music and all of the goblins running around screaming. Now the place starts to fill with smoke from the fire upstairs, and then Dreyfus casts this fog cloud. That is going to bring us to Ferno.
So I have some bullshit I want to ask you about. Ferno, by nature, naturally, Ferno can cast Flame Blade, but she is also proficient with a whip. Would you allow me to cast Flame Whip?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do Flame Blade and we'll just call it a whip.
Yeah. Essentially, she pulls out her whip and in a very, showy gladiatorial way, just lights it on fire and charges in against this first baddie, poor guy standing right up front, and just strikes out with a whip. For a 21 to hit and 16 fire damage.
Oh, just chopped in half.
God,
was not in the fight whatsoever. Was just screaming and trying to run away. And you just cut this thing in half.
Fantastic. Then let me see. So that was 15 feet of movement. I'm going to use 15 plus 25 is 40,
this.
right?
Yep.
You got it.
Great.
Nailed it.
Then I'm continuing the sprint, and I'm going to take my next attack.
Okay, Emily, they're not in the fight.
Oh,
These are civilians.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I also missed that.
No. I love this that she just
Ferno
with rage.
is focused.
The first thing just whipped and destroyed. Whoops.
Then
Ferno,
she will stand there.
I don't think they're part of the fight.
Oh. Well, that was your warning
But
shot.
it looked
You
cool as
have
hell.
right now to get out. Just standing
Run
there,
while you
flaming whip in
can.
hand.
Yeah, if my intimidation check didn't do it, that did.
Right, now the goblins are really freaking out.
Then I will just sprint forward. My bad, guys. I was reading spells. That's fully on me.
No, it's cool. I was also going to attack them because they were still on the board. Don't even worry about it.
I also thought they were baddies. I
If
just
I
was
see
like, oh, baddies on
tokens,
the board.
I'm
Cool.
attacking.
Yep. The tokens, I see
Yeah.
them there. Yes.
That's goblin soup
They
right
still worth
there.
XP, right?
Yeah, technically.
Okay, yeah. Let's farm these goblins,
Perfect.
level up, and then we'll finish the fight.
Okay, then I just sprint forward, and I can't hold my second attack, right? Because it's part of my action.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, then I will just be there, flaming whip in hand, standing in the middle of this room.
Okay, so that comes to Joseph's turn. You cannot see Joseph, nor can you see through the fog cloud. So I am going to...
They'll never see Fireball coming.
I'm going to move him to the GM layer while I move him around so he can't see. What? Whoops. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Blaming the game, and it's me. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing DM stuff over here.
No, you're
Just
good,
don't
man.
worry about it.
We'll cut it in post.
No, don't cut it. Just make little rattling like Jeopardy noises and stuff. Okay. That's gonna bring us to the ogres, who come barreling out of the fog cloud. Pum, 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 pum. Pushing goblins out of their way, stomping goblins. like Furno, also causing civilian casualties. Furno is right up there.
Yep.
Within reach of 2 ogres. Ogres hurt, Emily.
Yeah.
And they both swing their great clubs at you. One for an 8. Oof.
I'm dodging.
A 14.
My AC is 15.
Nice.
I'm dodging.
Barely missing. That brings us to Zippo.
It's time for our old move. You ready, Furno?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna cast Fireball centered on. No, I gotta watch the range on that, but probably yes.
But probably yes.
I don't. My good friend and confidant Emily, could you? Yeah, just,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh. You want it?
I mean, there's some more civilians that are going to go out, but
I want it to not hit friends, and I want it to hit the ogres, and I don't care about the civilians. Just like
you
John
could do
Wick.
it like over there.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Clip a
I could
civilian.
definitely do it so it doesn't hit Furno. Actually, now that I think about it,
It's more exciting. Furno wants it. You know Furno
I agree.
wants
I
it.
can tell by the reaction. So yes, let's do that. And then it's deck saves for Lottie Dottie, everybody.
Ogres surprisingly not amongst the most dexterous of creatures. 13. What's your save?
15 is the DC.
They fail.
I save. So I take double half damage.
Double half? Double
Quarter
half? Is
damage?
that-
That's probably a better
Yeah,
way
quarter.
to say that.
So
I
the
like
way
double
that I
half.
play it is if you get half damage from one source and half damage from another source, that's the other half. You take no damage.
Oh, Grant, that's up to
Interesting,
you.
but no.
Interesting, but no.
29 points of fire damage.
Okay, so that is full damage to both of them and 14 damage to you, Emily Haftigan, for
So it'd be 7, yeah? Okay.
That's correct. Ooh, that hurt. That was like half their health.
You know what else hurts? A quickened
bones.
firebolt, bitch. So I'm gonna use the meta magic feat quicken spell to cast firebolt on the one on the right.
Okay. You're
Oof,
right?
a deuce.
Stage right?
Yeah, who cares?
I'm like twisting my head.
They took the same amount of damage. It's really and also I rolled a 9 to hit. So
Ooh, whizzes by.
pass turn.
Huh?
I'm passing my turn.
He's done with his
I'm
turn.
Pass turn it.
Oh. All right. Ronald McTron. I keep saying Ronald McDonald.
It fits.
Whatever your fucking name is, Cody.
I am a Robotron, but you can call me Robotic Tronald.
Oh my god.
And I will shoot the big boys with the lightning launcher. 17 to hit for 7 damage, plus 5.
That hits.
And another lightning launcher. 21
Ooh.
Dang.
for 7.
Can't miss.
I've got you in my sights. Target locked.
I'm gonna. Ooh, can't move very far. Yeah, I'll move up 30 feet.
I'll let you make a acrobatics check if you want to try to like jump off that stool and do a cool move to get those last 5 feet.
I don't. Thank you though.
Okay.
The guy at the top.
Fine.
Interesting, but
Yeah.
no.
Let me make an
Pass.
athletics check to charge through the table.
I'm sorry. Did you remember the part where I have a -1 dexterity? Pass.
Just single frame
So-
fall.
Yep. I'll just hop up on this table here, and I'm gonna do lightning lure on the top ogre, and he's gonna have to do a strength saving throw, which he's probably good at, but 15 is the
I
number.
just read the DM for the idea for Cody, and it's the best idea I've ever heard, and I'm doing
It's pretty
it.
solid, right?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Cody,
That's for free.
Cody, it's coming.
Oh no.
Wait, what was happening? I was reading. I'm sorry. I got so distracted.
It's okay.
He jumped up on a hickory stump.
See?
Boy, let me tell you what, lightning lure.
Lightning
Yeah,
lure.
so
I don't know what the
strength
fuck that
saving
is.
throw. Strength saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ogres are strong.
I know.
Strong boys.
It is what it is.
13
today.
though.
He fails, so he's gonna
Not
be
today, he's
pulled.
not.
He's gonna be pulled within 5 feet of me because there's no other room.
Okay, the ogre finds that oddly romantic.
Yep, and now he's gonna take 2d8 lightning damage.
He's into it.
Weird.
You
he's
just
gonna
have an
take 8
electric
lightning damage.
connection. What can you say?
That's true. So he's gonna take 8 lightning damage.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Just barely
And
standing on death's door.
cool. I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, fuck it. Action surge.
No time like the present.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to make an attack at him. Historically not great to these. Actually, you know what? Hold on. You said barely standing. I'm going to use magic missile instead.
Okay.
And I'm going to put 2 on this guy and then 1 on the bottom guy.
Okay.
And we'll see what we do. The first guy is going to take 10 force damage.
Oh, very just ping ping straight through the forehead. Crumples dead.
That's cute, but you said this is John Wick, so I'm going to just shoot him straight through the stomach. That way his entrails just begin pouring out. And then...
Hell yeah.
The other guy's going to take 2 force damage. More like a fly biting him, but it's fine.
All right. Dreyfus.
All right. I want to do some flavor here, see if you'll work with me.
I'm ready.
I'm going to take my character, and I'm going to move him up 5, 10. I don't know. That's probably like 15, somewhere there. Blah, blah, blah. I can only move 15. We'll call it there. Just a double check. Yeah, cool. Perfect. What I'd like to do, I imagine because of the giant fireball we placed in here earlier, are those tables on fire where the ogres are and the civilians?
Yes, there would be fire.
And about how far back are those other round tables on fire behind the square ones?
Do you want them to be?
Yes.
Yeah, they're on fire.
Okay, hear me out. I would like to use Gust of Wind. What that will do,
nice.
what I'm aiming to do is obviously increase the strength of the fire and also to remove now this cloud so he can tell that one of his ogres is dead. But I would also like it to do the damage. I'll use a 3rd level spell to take the damage from it to get rid of that, to attempt to attack and push the stuff away to increase the fire damage. It's a 10 by 60 foot like wall of air that pushes through. So that's going to hit most all the civilians in the middle there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it does damage too?
No, that's what I'm asking is if I can
back.
use one of my 3rd level Thunder Wave in place of it to like do the damage of building up the fire. If you're not, then I'll just use Thunder Wave. But what I'm trying to do is also remove the fog cloud now.
Let's do it. So it's gonna be Thunder Wave
Just break
damage.
concentration. It's your spell.
Well, I have Warcaster or whatever it is, so I don't have to break concentration.
Oh my gosh.
want
No,
to
just let him do his thing, Shane.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fun.
It's still going to dissipate, and this is how it's going to go.
It's cool as hell. I love it.
Yeah.
Great.
It's
great
cool
setting
as
the
fuck.
scene.
All right, so it's going to be a saving throw of... for if I was doing Thunder Wave, it would be a 10 on a con save.
What save? Constitution.
Con save, yeah.
Should be strength. Oh, is it con?
For a Thunder Wave, yeah.
Critical.
Oh, Thunderwave.
So
So they'll take half damage, which is 9.
they take half damage. The cloud is still dissipated, definitely from the cool gust of wind, and not because you just released concentration on it.
Absolutely. And then
Is Joseph gone?
The what?
Well, I'm just putting him back.
Joseph's
Now that you can
gone.
see
Oh,
him,
okay,
he's
okay.
back there at the window, like furiously trying to open it.
Listen, tokens off the board mean not enemy. Tokens on board mean enemy.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
how we
my
roll.
spiritual weapon
Oh yeah.
will shoot. I don't have a token for it, but it's been following me, so it's close to me. So it's just gonna attack that fresh ogre there.
Fresh
and
ogre.
Fresh.
The fresher.
Fresh
taste
is a
more
stretch,
fresh.
but
I'm just gonna roll a d8 for this guy. It is 7 damage for a slash. The scythe just comes across crossbody to attack him.
Yeah, still standing.
Everything I ever do.
I knew you were going to do it. I was tempted to.
Somebody's got to.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
How is the ogre looking?
Hurt.
Like pretty
Still
hurt?
standing.
Or like, he's
Not
kind
better
of
than
hurt.
he ever did, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Go
I will
get
test the door.
Joseph.
Okay. And I'll take the attack of opportunity. Well,
I'll take the.
it has a
You're
bonus action. I
fine.
can only do one or the
I'll
other.
protect you.
Can't you disengage with Step of the Wind?
I can, but I need
Can't
to
you
dash.
just don't give her hits? I want to smack her.
I'll save you.
You know what? Ferno's she's fiery and not paying a whole lot of attention, so she is I'm going to use a key point for Step of the Wind, but for dash.
Okay.
And I am sprinting past, trying to get up to Joseph here.
Okay.
Do I take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you do. I do get to attack you. I almost forgot after all that.
Dang it, I should have left it alone.
Yeah, too fast, too
Ooh,
furious.
almost a crit, but not
I
if I
just
miss.
speedily run and with my fiery whip lash out as soon as I'm within range, trying to almost wrap around his ankle and pull him back for like a little flavor. 16 to hit for, that is the wrong thing. Hold on. So it'll be a 22 to hit with 8 fire damage.
What kind of damage?
Fire?
Yeah, but what kind of damage?
It just on a hit, the target takes 3d6 fire damage. It's from a spell.
Yeah, but is there anything you want to do to that damage?
Fire.
I don't know.
You can make it
Joseph's-
blue fire, so it's
You
hotter.
rip Joseph's leg off, who is a commoner, and
like,
blood
are you-
began to spurt from the stump.
Well, actually, it'd
Joseph
probably be
has-
cauterized, right?
Yeah.
Instantly.
I did say
Yeah.
I was trying to wrap it around his ankle and yank him back.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
but his
misses
leg
a
came off.
piece of his
So just his
leg.
foot's off. Not
Does
his
Yeah.
his
whole
Yeah.
foot's off?
Yeah.
And cauterized. We're a
And instantly
nice
cauterized.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Joseph
We don't
is
want him
on
to
the
bleed
ground
out.
screaming in pain. His foot is in front of you on the ground, smoking a little bit.
Great. Then I will walk up and I will put my foot on his chest and say, "That was for Lily. You'll see what's for me later." And I will just stand there like, do we want to kill him?
No. We need to
Ah.
trash
Yep, get rid of
it.
him.
No. Make it slow and painful.
I
That I
guess
like.
am I fucked up? Is this the guy who killed our dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck him. Kill him dead.
Nah, slow. All right.
Then I will intentionally wrap the flaming whip around his neck and just slowly
That was
pull
fast.
tighter.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but a flaming whip around a commoner's neck, he's dead pretty quickly. That slow tight thing, that's just for you, okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep casting
That's-
Spare the Dying over
That's
and over again.
your fetish taking over, okay?
Does Spare the
He has
Dying
no head on his
have
body.
a range?
Touch.
It's touch.
I mean, I guess all spells have a range,
I'm
right?
too slow.
Um,
Cannot get to him in time.
This ogre is going to try to smack, so I want to do some damage tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck.
Dreyfus, does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Zippo,
What did
you got
wanna
one
do
ogre.
tonight? All right, let's hit him with the old razzle dazzle, and by that, of course, I mean a firebolt. 16 to hit,
That hits.
6 fire damage.
Oh, he's still standing. Maybe I'll get an attack off. You never know.
No.
He won't,
no.
because I'm going to fill
Ronald
him full of
McTronald.
lightning.
Is here with his I haven't rolled below 17 tonight.
Hey, big guy. How's it feel when you have a whole army of dudes ascend on you and there's nothing you can do and you're by yourself? 22
Wow.
Jesus
for 6
Christ.
damage. 1 extra damage just because I felt like it.
Because fuck you, that's fine.
Hey, big guy. I got another shot. Oh shit, you're dead. Fuck. Well,
Choose the
that was
area.
my revenge.
Get the guy in the hot tub. Extra
Okay.
damage.
19 to hit.
Fucking civilians. Damn.
Now he comes back for us because we killed
We used to be heroes.
Yeah. You gotta set up the sequel.
Guys, I don't think I can go back to being an investigator.
The mayor's gonna have my ass.
Yep, they're gonna have
That's
my
your police
badge.
commissioner.
We can do John Wick 2 next.
They killed my dog, Sarge.
I had a whole thing where Joseph escapes, and then there's a whole harbor scene with Givvo, and Givvo like transforms himself into a dragon. There's a whole dragon fight.
Gosh.
We don't have time for all that. And you killed Joseph anyway. I let you. We had him here. We had the confrontation. Dreyfus, as you stand over the body, you see a little glint in his left pocket. We reach down and see that he had a diamond worth 1,000 gold pieces, which as I'm saying this, I realize it doesn't matter because Revivify is 1 minute, but I meant that to be a good thing.
It could be a
Maybe
spell of true resurrection.
There you go. He has a scroll of resurrection, and we flash forward to no one hating me because Lily is back and healthy, and
Lily.
everyone's happy.
Still got to meet me behind the Denny's, bro.
Are you talking to me?
Because he's
Are we
going to
talking-
fight
who's that
for
to?
the
'cause
boy
you killed
kiss.
the
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, I unkilled it though, canonically.
Okay, well, I'll
Okay.
unpunch you after I do it.
So
Yeah. Hey, I've got can I have an addendum for this?
yeah, absolutely. You can outro your characters. Go for it.
Well, so I think what happens also is we use this true resurrection. Is that what we're agreeing happened?
Sure. Yeah.
And the curse that was put on Lily, who's my long lost love, she was turned into a dog, is now back into her halfling form, and we can be married again.
Oh, so he
Oh
kills
my
the dog,
God.
you fuck the dog, and this is my evening.
Wow.
Oh
No, she's a
great.
halfling again. She's not a dog anymore.
No, but if you were a goat, would you fuck a goat?
She
Is the
lived as my
question.
dog for 20 years. She's as old as I am.
Yeah, that is kind of awkward. I'm sorry. I fed your wife treats.
All right, listen. When you miss details, also, you know what? I stick
Nope,
to what
I
said.
stand by.
She's-
It's canonical.
She's
Y'all see how my little picture on Roll20 is a delightful. I said delicious. Oh God,
It is
It's
a
a delightful little corgi. That's my dog that I love like a son. I love dogs. I'm the dog bro of the world, and I'm upset that I had to be brought here tonight.
This was really traumatic for you.
all right. I
the
think
guess was quick.
Yeah, and it was like my own horrible, self-fulfilling Nosferatu, but he's a dick prophecy, and I lived it.
Did you hear me get real quiet? I was like, how do I get out of this?
How do I get out of this?
I didn't.
Uh,
I did. I was.
Yep.
Right.
For sure, right?
Did you have it, Cody, earlier?
No, well, I won't say it didn't go through my mind, but I was like, nah, I think it's hobo with a shotgun.
I've never fucking even heard of that.
Yeah, I was say that's a deep cut.
Yeah, deep cut.
I've literally never heard of
It
it.
starts kind of similarly. And except for
18
the
people
dog
that are
murder.
listening to this podcast are going to be like,
Are
hell
real
yeah, good
happy.
joke.
Maximus's outro is that he takes his marionette that he claimed, and
And
he's
true
going to make him
resurrects
into
it?
a scarecrow. No. He's going to make him into
And
a
marries
scarecrow
it?
for his farm.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
Great.
How sweet.
Birds won't come anywhere near it, or they'll just eat him, but not my crops.
Yeah.
3 seconds before Lily was revivified, I keeled over dead from old age. And like everybody had to like look at Lily and then look at me and then look at Lily, and like they made the right choice.
His lived a long life is fine.
Yeah, I think Robotic Tronald was thrown off the force for brutality. He'd spent some time in prison for these, he paid heavily
Is that
for
just like a
these
closet?
crimes.
They just put him in a closet and lock the door?
Yeah,
It is
vacuum.
in space,
I was
right?
having more of an existential thing of like, can you punish a man who's immortal by putting him in jail?
But eventually, he got out of jail just in time for the sequel.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah. Furno goes back to check on Bradley Hotfoot and finds that he has in fact escaped. And she spends the entire rest of the time searching for Bradley Hotfoot.
Who's probably literally just terrified and has moved out.
Oh gosh.
Absolutely. 100%, but it's now a vendetta. He didn't stay and help Sharon, and Sharon was left short-staffed, and that's unacceptable.
I like to think that further down the line, it becomes a rom-com, and you two become like best friends.
It's
Well,
an
everybody got married,
enemies to
everybody.
lovers.
I didn't say it was a. I guess it did say rom-com.
I'm
Comedy.
gonna say Dreyfus.
Become best
Also, he no longer has like spiritual powers because of the mission he went on with you guys anymore. So God abandoned him, and now he has to learn how to do other fighting things. And he's just gonna hang out and go with Furno to hunt down this guy. That's no sword.
With your
Oh, there's your
strange dog
rom-com
wife.
aspect. There it is.
Yep. You're the
And
married
then
best
while they're
friend.
hunting him down, their car breaks down. They stop in a hotel, and there's only one room.
Yep.
Sleep on the floor. Don't be silly. The floor's hard. Your back is bad.
We'll just sleep head to toe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would hurt, right?
Well, wait a
Her head's on
minute.
fire.
We've already.
Yep.
Anyways.
Well, the thing is, he's into foot stuff and
Exactly. Yep.
We keep adding a lot of lore after the. Okay. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening. Lawful Stupid, thank you so much for playing this. Whatever just happened, my John Wick little spoof with me. Really appreciate you guys coming on the show. And all the Lawful Stupid people, thank you so much for listening. Homebrew people, please go check out Lawful Stupid. Anyone who's caught up on the pod and needs some new stuff to listen to, you can find them on, I'm assuming, Spotify, Apple, all the normal stuff. Ish. And yeah, hopefully we can hang out again someday soon. Once again, everyone, thank you for listening. Check out the show notes for links to everyone's website. And Homebrew folks, we'll see you next week for our next episode of The Homebrew.
Hey, do you want to try something we do when we sign off?
Hit me.
We always just say we love. I'll say we love you, and then everyone will just say bye.
If I could, just real quick, sorry to butt in. We do a thing on every episode of our show called the Roll for Humanity, where we roll a d20 at the end of every episode, and we donate that much money to a charity that changes monthly. So I'd like to invite you guys, if you want to roll a d20 right now, we will donate whatever you roll to Feed My Starving Children.
Wait, 11. You're the charity?
No.
Oh.
No,
I thought you were saying literally.
The charity is called Feed My Starving Children.
The name of the charity is Feed My Starving Children. It is a...
I'm Googling this.
It's not me.
Because it sounded like you're asking me to feed your children.
Yeah, every episode for 7 years, I've been doing really deep cut jokes for every charity. None of these charities exist. I'm keeping all the money.
He has thousands of dollars from us now.
I have confirmed that Feed My Starving Children, which I feel like is a difficult name for charity because conversationally it sounds like you're asking for money.
Well, you are.
If there are children that are starving, no more questions need be asked. Give me the money.
Feed My Starving Children, I'm happy to have earned you $11. From the
Homebrew.
Homebrew.
Lawful Stupid, yeah. We're going to pay for that.
And some free marketing advice. Change it to Feed the Starving Children. Just one letter.
They're ours.
The extensive marketing team at the 501c.
That's awesome, though. Right. Hey, I'll match. You roll one, too. I'll do that.
I love that for you. I was hoping you would say that, but I wasn't trying to strong arm you. Okay, four more bucks.
More.
I was hot all night.
Well, we're adding it, and we're both donating 15,
sure,
right?
15 total.
Love that. Thank you, guys.
All right.
I love that, yeah.
I'll make an account. How do I do this? Cool. Hey, once again, thank you everyone so much for listening, and check out Lawful Stupid and Lawful Stupid. Feel free to check us out.
Like we always say,
bye.
We love you.
Wait, love
bye.
you. We love you.
Bye. Bye. Toodles.
Thanks for listening, listeners. Our story has come to a close for the week, and that means it's time to thank our listener sponsors, starting with Samuel Pierce, who shall forever be emblazoned upon the Homebrew Wall of Fame as our first Crusher Mania Season Pass holder. Thanks for believing in us, Sam.
As well as Ryan, a longtime listener.
Don't forget about Tara Hoffman, that one ender who thought rolling down the window in space was safe. Rest in peace, Tara.
Watch out for Adrian Josie, the silent assassin, who just broke out of the prison colony on Hadria.
And Trevor, Zombie Dad, Belmont, Hunter of the Unholy. You're a bastard, Trevor, but you're the bastard I choose to fight alongside.
Special thanks to the last guppy, last of his kind, in search of a new home.
And Austin Katzenberger, the inventor of the Cat Burger and secret nemesis of Ricky Rat. Check out Austin's project at foldsofhonor.org.
And Timon King, previously a longtime listener of Galaxy to Galaxy Radio, who hacked their location and joined the crew. I knew I should have set up that extra firewall. Oh well.
Of course, there's Colossus, a rock golem formed in nature and then lost in the stars. Hope to see you again someday, Colossus.
Here's to you, Tritus, the fifth cog. Best damn Warforged gunslinger this side of the Milky Way.
And Odin, the egg thief. Get your damn hands off my goddamn eggs, Odin.
Keep an eye out for Zip, a tiny adventurer seeking to help his parents. Good luck, little guy.
And Brendan Baker, a simple slaughterer for beef. I'm sure Mr. Goy would approve.
There's been another sighting of ghostly Bigfoot, Grundle's long-lost friend and fellow abomination. Gotta be more careful, big guy, or they're gonna find you one of these days.
And the illustrious Kentuka Noomba, a tamer of dragons and creator of musical delights.
Special thanks to Ariar, the Warforged monk, who joined the crew in search of their missing car keys. They're always the last place you look.
You might want to watch out for Zuma, a mortal who is searching the galaxy for a cure to the disease he is cursed to spread. Probably going to need to keep 6 feet, or maybe 6 light years from this guy.
Incoming SOS from Captain Joe Rogers. Says here he's stuck on Terra in a future beyond all comprehension. Whatever that means.
Special thanks to Chaos Incarnate, destroyer of the multiverse, forever trapped in a frying pan. Hopefully not Grundle's frying pan.
We can't forget about Den the Friend, the governor of flowers. Nap with him in the rolling fields of flowers. Experience having a true friend.
What's the deal with all this fungus among us lately, you ask? Well, you can thank Trip for all that. You know, Trip, the druid that chooses to fight the darkness with mushrooms. Well, hey, at least they seem like a fun guy.
Can't forget about Zero, the time-traveling druid. Wait, who?
3 cheers for Cerberus Rising, an improbable pirate pulling off improbable heists when they're not being a danger to everyone.
And we can't forget about Finn M, the ace of spades. I wonder what other cards he got up his sleeve. We better watch out for this fella, Chris Madison. He's the Vape King. He'll smoke ya.
Welcome aboard Stand, a sentient celestial music stand who fell through a planar rift and appeared in the Hawk's cargo bay one day. Maybe I should multiclass into Bard.
Can't forget about the Defiant. Join the crew. Just a game with Grundle.
Yeah, and he's really good too. A little too good if you ask me.
Welcome Sarmoth, the dream-weaving shadow of exile. Embrace the shadows. Unleash the dream.
Find out about our Patreon offerings at patreon.com/thehomebrew, and we'll see you next week.